Have you ever opened your investment statement to find yourself incredibly frustrated that all you do is lose money, or at least it seems like all you do is lose money? If you find yourself in that situation, then this message is exactly what you need to hear. My name's Paul Durso, and what I want to go over today is Honey, I Shrunk the Portfolio. How you can find yourself making money even though your value of your portfolio seems to be going down. Now, this chart that you see on the screen right here is an exact reflection of our account balance over the last 9 or 10 months. As you're gonna see, this is through the summer of last year. Summer doesn't tend to be the most exciting time in a portfolio. And you're gonna see right through this summer here, it really didn't do much, maybe floated along. And then we saw a little pop going into the fall months. Through October, it kind of went down a little bit. Right to start with the buying season, which is late fall through Christmas, really see most of the time we seem to see a pop in the market, and that's what you're gonna see here. Just when the new year's starting to turn, that's when all the bad stuff took place in our economy and in our market this year. And that's where you're gonna see this cliff. Really the portfolio value from the top side to the bottom side fell about 10% this first quarter. And what you're gonna notice here is this big fall off, and then we're gonna start to see a little bit of a rebound even hopefully into the summer. Now, one thing I wanna point out to you is from this point to the end of the year, opening your statements would have been a little bit maybe drab or not even necessarily disappointing, to some point maybe even exciting, but nothing that really got your heart rate feeling frustrated until the beginning of the year. And then you might have began to open your statements going, what's going on? I'm just losing money here. And most of us tend to open up our statement, all we're looking for is big bold print. What's my bottom line? How much money where I started at the beginning of this month, and how much money do I have now? Was it a good month or bad month? That is just how we're hot wired. That's how our brains work. And this is an example going through almost the last year of looking at the bottom line. And this seems to, from where it was a year ago to where it is now, we're actually below the plumb line. That means we've lost more money. Truth be told, there was some withdrawals taken out of this particular example, so we're almost exactly break even if you go from where they were a year ago to where they are now. But there's more to a statement that you can look at, specifically with the accounts that we manage. We are very big on dividend investing. Now, I want to go over our portfolio from a dividend perspective. And if you look on the statement from an account balance perspective, this is exactly what has taken place. If you look on our statement and look at the bottom line from the dividend income it's produced, this is exactly what you're gonna notice. You're gonna see a slight increase from late or early summer all the way through the fall. In October, we made a change in the portfolio, and that's where you're gonna see this really big spike because of some investments that we had gotten rid of and new ones that we had purchased, and the increase of dividend. And then what you're also going to notice is just nothing more than an increase in dividend income. Now, if you look at your statement, if you're a client of ours, or if you're looking at your statement and you're not a client of ours, we tend to focus right here. And this from, maybe this month and these months right here, it's all thumbs up going, hey, this is really, really good. And then from this month here and these 3 months here, we're going, what's going on? Picking up the phone going, this isn't what I signed up for. All I seem to be doing is losing money. But there's more to the story depending on what you purchase. And if what you're buying isn't producing you income you can live on in retirement, or income you can reinvest now, and the statements for our clients, they're looking at their dividend income, and if you're not, you should be. And if you look at the dividend income, this is exactly what you're gonna see, nothing more than a slight incline month over month. And I can tell you exactly what the average change has been in our dividend income. And what you're gonna notice, it's almost about 1% a month we're increasing on our dividend income. A lot of that's from a dividend reinvestment platform. but it's increasing significantly month over month. The one thing I want to point out to you is if you overlay these, what you're going to notice in the light blue here is nothing more than a frustrating ride to seemingly nowhere. Where we start and where we end is kind of the same place. Yet from an income perspective, income you can live on in retirement, income you can count on, what you're going to notice nothing more than an increase month over month over month. So in a place that seems like you may be losing money, there might be more to the story where you can actually be making money hand over fist almost every month in the same place that seems to be robbing your wealth. So if you feel like your portfolio does nothing but fall down and down and down, you might want to look a little deeper into your statement to find out if you have dividend income, and if you do, look deep into those because you might find that you might be making a little bit more money. And if you're not, then you might want to reconsider the investment strategy that you're using. I'm Paul Durso. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick tip on Honey, I Shrunk the Portfolio. There might be ways that you can earn money even when the value of your assets go down. Thank you.